Hey, 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 welcome to Shopping with Cheryl. I'm Cheryl, and in the background, you can hear Stella with her plastic bottle. As soon as I do the Welcome to Shopping with Cheryl part, she always goes ballistic. So if you hear sounds that you can't see where they're coming from, most likely Stella. Raven, she'll just walk around and knock the table and the tripod. She doesn't make as much noise though. So I have something for you today that, yes, it's been getting used. In fact, the day I got it delivered, I unpackaged it and used it within, I'd say an hour. But this is a steamer. So your power sent me a steamer to test out. And yes, there will be an affiliate link for it in the description below. If you use my link and make a purchase, I may make a commission. But I wanted to show this to you because I am terrible about leaving clothes either wadded up in a bag, where you've cleaned them and then you've went on your trip, you sort around and they end up kind of getting shoved over in a clump. Occasionally I leave one in the dryer. When I use the dryer, I tend to forget I've used the dryer and stuff sits in there until I need it and then I have to pull it out. Well, I don't want to pull out an iron. I don't want to pull out an ironing board. I don't want to go full blown press it. I'm just not going to do that. So this little steamer comes in super handy and we're going to check it out, but I wanted to show it to you. It is a nice size. You can grab it really easily. I have to put the dogs out before I use this, and I'm going to tell you why, in case you've got dogs that are sensitive to sound. Raven, my German Shepherd, this doesn't faze her. My Border Collie Stella goes ballistic when I turn this on, so I always make sure she's out in the other room. And before I do plug it in, I want to show you a couple of things. Right here, this plate gets very, very hot. So I want you to make sure that when you use it, if you set it down to let it heat up, if you set it down and ran to get another outfit or another shirt, whatever, make sure this is not where the kids or the pets can get to it, because that is hot. And it also has a super long cord, so make sure that the cord isn't plugged in and somewhere where the kids or the pets can accidentally trip over it or grab it and pull it down and then get burned. It's a safety issue, but it's not. I mean, it's expected from something like this that, yes, it's going to be hot. It also comes with the fabric brush and your little measuring thing to fill it. So I've already got water in here, but like I said, as soon as I got it, I tried it out. I let it heat up first for a while, and it kind of burns off any new smellish stuff. But here's your little water reservoir, and right back here is the plug where you're going to pull that out and fill it up. You've got a max line and a minimum line. Make sure you stay within those lines. Then you're just going to, you're just going to shove it back on. What did I do wrong? Never works on video, even though I can do it a million times and it's just fine. But I'm going to put Stella out. We're going to plug this in and let it heat up for a minute. And then I'm going to show you on this shirt how well it works, because I know it's hard for y'all to see the steam. But I wear a lot of t-shirts. A lot of them have a nylon. Some of them are 100% cotton. And I don't need them pressed. I just need them to not look like they were left in a bag wadded up. So let me put Stella out, get this plugged in and heating up, and we will check it out. All right, as you can see, I've turned the on button right here, and it is flashing, so it is getting ready, and there we go. It should be ready. Your steam button is right here on the front, so once you press that, you're going to hear it start to gurgle up through. And here comes the steam. I don't know how well you can see it, but I can take this and just start going over this shirt. and it's going to help pull out some of that wrinkles. I can use this on curtains. I can use it on a variety of stuff. And usually what I do is I steam it good and shake a little to get a little bit more out of that. But this thing was a wreck. So as you can see, it is doing wonders. And yeah, I just shake them to pull it out a little bit. We are getting there. I think with my curtains, because I do use curtains for the background, I like it for that reason. Look at this. As you can see, it's looking a million times better. And I don't have to get out the iron. But it does make a hissing sound. So that's what my dog Stella does not like, is that hissing sound. And when I want to do the sleeves, just steam them up a little bit. Go down the back. Give it a few waggles to kind of help get them out. And we're going to look a lot better. And this is a 100% cotton, so it's a little harder to do. I have a lot that are mixed with the nylon, and it works a million times faster on there. But I wanted to show you something that was a little harder to do, as far as the cotton is always just a little different than the nylon mixes. So there you go. As I said, this is a little harder to do, and it has been packed away for, I honestly don't know how long it's been in that bag. I'm telling on myself here, but there's quite the contrast from what it was to what it is now. And I use it a lot on these shirts with the nylon blend. And yeah, I just go over them for a second, give it a few shakes, and boom, it falls right out. So yeah, Stella's outside. She's not happy about being out there, but she's out there anyway. I like it. I find it very handy. And if you do like eBay and you hang up a lot of clothes so that you can take your photos, and you don't want them looking like this, you want them to look a little nicer, but you don't want to get out the ironing board and the iron and all that stuff. This is going to be great too, because that's kind of another reason I wanted it, is so I can hang some clothes, steam over them, line them all up, steam them all down, let them hang for a little bit, and then take my pictures. So this will be much handier than having to worry about putting them in a dryer with a damp washcloth and spraying them and misting them and letting them tumble and all that crap. I'm just going to steam them. Now, one of the things I'm going to say for a tip too is make sure you're using purified or distilled water in these, so that tap water a lot of times has a lot of stuff that can build up, and it will build up not just here or coming out your buttons. I'm trying to be careful not to touch it because I've been using it and it's hot. But the tubing and all can get clogged. So I always use a purified water in this. My coffee makers, my humidifiers, anything with water, I use purified water. And it helps them last a lot longer, because I know people that have had different steamers and they say, oh, after so long, it doesn't work anymore. It gets hot. The water just won't steam through. Well, there's a very good chance that the hose in there is clogged with sediment, and that's why it can't work. Whereas if you use like your purified water, you're not going to have that issue. It's not going to build up. If it does, it's not going to be near as quickly. So go check this out. There's also a link down below, not only to this, but to my Amazon Live. Love to have you click over, click the follow. You can even click to get notifications on the Amazon Live so that you can see me when I'm live. I'm sure this will come up again on one of those streams because I really like it. Stella, not so much. But she can go outside or get shut in the other room so I can use it. And we hope to see you on the next video.